Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And since last episode, that a very embarrassing loss versus Sunderland. We played quite a few games. First, we bounced back with a really good win at home versus Leeds. We destroyed them. And then we got a bit of an annoying loss here versus Preston away. So you see it's very close. And considering Preston is down to 15th place in the league, it's definitely a team we should have been beaten. And then after that one, we have gotten 2-1 versus nil goal wins. But still, like, I wouldn't be very pleased with these ones. Because, I mean, Forest currently 23rd place and Barnsley currently 19th place. We should have won this one easy, not struggling. So I would say that even though we have won 2 games in a row, this struggle continues. It's definitely not easy. We are definitely not back in business. Even though we had that good win versus Leeds, we need to improve. And today we play versus Middlesbrough, and Middlesbrough is currently in 5th place. And we have faced off against them during the first part of the season. We managed to get a decent 2 goals against none win at home. But considering our current shape, I mean, when we come to that win, we were in this good winning streak. Everything was fine. Everything was great. We were like flying through the games. But now we come to them, playing them away, which is more difficult. And we come with a broken streak, with some trouble, with some fighting. It's not going to be easy. This is the way the league currently looks. As you can see, we're in 2nd place, a few points behind Norwich, and then we have Ipswich in 3rd place, a few points behind us. But as you can see, Middlesbrough is not far behind. They just 1 point behind Ipswich, and if they win against us, they could very well be in 3rd place after this round. So this will be a tough one. And actually, the media prediction before the game come up, and that one said that Middlesbrough is the favourites for this game. So you can tell that the game understands we are struggling, because even though we are ahead of Middlesbrough in the league table, they are saying that Middlesbrough is the favourites. So yeah, I think the game knows that everything is not great with us right now. And as you can see, they come up in attacking formation. They're definitely here to score goals. They're here to win it. We are playing a little bit more defensively, focusing on counter-attacking. We're also using Bridgie, our ball-winning midfielder, to get some more defensive balance on the pitch. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. What do you want to tell them? Let's see here. Maybe you say something positive. And as always, you don't care at all. So let's just try to brighten up their day and tell them that I believe in them. And quite a few of them actually like this. So I guess it wasn't too bad of a team talk. But yeah, game on. Middlesbrough versus Hull. And we are the struggling Hull. And we really need to bounce back now and actually get some decent win in. Because as you saw, we are in topping the table. We are just a few points from going down to playoff positions, and we desperately would like to stay ahead, stay up in the straight up promotion spots, and even maybe get back into fighting for the first place. And looking at this, we are creating chances, but Middlesbrough looks to be getting the first highlight, and it's actually very dangerous. They are just outside our box. This is a nightmare of a start. Look at this. If you look at the statistics, we had basically created all the chances, and then they got 1 chance, and then they got this highlight, and we are back into the struggle. The struggle is real, and I guess the only good thing with conceding an early goal is we have a decent amount of time to turn things around. But I mean, we are playing away, we are counter-attacking, and this might force us to try to play even more attacking. And yeah. Still haven't managed to get any of our chances on target though. The clock is actually ticking away very quickly. We are picking out quite a few yellow cards, but we haven't picked up a single highlight. So I think we need to change a few things around here during halftime, and I will. I mean, they are dominating possession, so counter-attacking should be decent in this situation. But I mean, we can't be pleased when we're behind. So the lads need to know that. Then we're gonna go to the tactics and try to actually go a little bit more on the attacking side. we could roll like kind of like this to get some defensive balance. I think that could be okay. Let's try it like this. I'm going to stick to counter-attacking because I feel like it could be the right choice, considering they have the possession. But I'm definitely ready to pretty soon change things around and go more out attacking if we don't start create chances. Clock ticks away quickly though, and nothing at all, as it seems. Nothing at all. So let's pause it here. I have been trying to play moderate because I feel like it's more suitable for counter-attacking, but it's clearly not working for us. So let's try to retain possession instead, see if that works better, and then going to try to control this. And then in a few minutes, if this is not working, we'll go attacking. But let's give it a few minutes and see if we can actually take control and win back some of the possession. And the only thing that happens is a injury on is it Groik or is it Dicko that's actually injured? Kind of unclear for this graphic. Is this graphic for Dicko? I think it is. Yeah, it is for Dicko. So yeah, I think this is the right timing then for Rossi. I mean, he is here to join the pitch during the second half and score much needed goals. So see if we can do that. And I'm actually going to bring Stuart higher up in the pitch. We need to actually start to manage to create something for ourselves. So, because the clock is ticking away for us, and it's ticking away quickly. And here is Bowen. Maybe this could be it. Need some backup though, guys. Show yourself. Bridgie for Stewart. Stewart back to Bowen. Bowen for Grujic. Grujic. It's up Rossi. Rossi on the left flank. Can Kingsley get into the box? Is Krosicki. And look at it. I think it's an own goal. I believe it's an own goal by the Middlesbrough defender. Yes, it is. Wallace scores an own goal, and I'm not here to complain. I'll take it. I take it every single day. I take that own goal. I'm completely okay with it. It doesn't have to be our players that score as long as we are the ones getting the goal. Very, very pleased with that one. I'm not pleased with the way we've been playing because, I mean, we definitely haven't been great. Something happens ASAP from the kickoff. This could be very dangerous because, into my experience, whenever there becomes a highlight ASAP after I have scored, it's usually bad news for me. So this makes me very, very nervous. And that was a really crappy header. He had no reason to do that. He wasn't under pressure. He could easily have brought that one down. This is very dangerous. And luckily for us, though, that was a bit of an optimistic finisher and no trouble at all for Marshall in the goal. But is it over, or will something come from this one? Grujic for Stewart. Stewart for Bowen. Bowen, what will he do? Rossi, we are kind of under some pressure here. Can we find some space? Stewart. And look at this, look at this, look at this, it's Grujic, and oh my god, he hit the woodwork. I believe he hit the woodwork, and the bounce from the woodwork off and hit their goalkeeper. That was crazy, and I was about to make subs, but then I saw this highlight. So let's first take a look and see what actually happens here before we make any subs. Bridgie for Grujic. Grujic into the middle. Rossi. And look in the middle here. He's Stewart. He's Stewart. He's Stewart. Oh my god. I believe that's Stewart's first goal for us because he is not somebody that scores a lot. At least the first one for the season. Yeah, it's actually his first goal ever for Hull. That was what I thought because he's our defensive midfielder. It's not very common for him to be that high up on the pitch. Of course, since we were struggling, I moved him up from a defensive midfielder and made him a box-to-box instead. And that actually gave him the room to attack. And yeah, beautiful. I'm going to stick like this for a few seconds, see what happens, but I'm definitely prepared to go back to playing more defensively and counter-attacking if they take over things right now. First, let's see how things look. Grosicki is actually having a very bad day at work. I believe we probably should replace it. Actually, we could go with Brady because I think we have an even stronger option there. And it's Mason. And Mason is one of the lads that were injured for the whole first part of the season. And now he's finally back. And let's see, can we show him? Where are you, Mason? I'm looking at the wrong team. Very smart on me. So, where is he? Yeah, this guy, he's just come back. He was out for like 8 months or something like that. The whole preseason, the whole first of the season, he's just come back. And let's see what he can do here. Here's Kingsley with a throw-in. For Grujic, going into the box. For Bowen. Stewart, back to Bowen. And oh my god, that was a really weak pass by Bowen, because that was an easy pass. He really shouldn't have missed that one. And look at this beautiful intercepted by Dawson. Can we turn it around once again? Is Mason Grosicki on the left flank, trying to find Mason in the middle. Bowen for Grujic, a one-touch pass, but he misses, and it comes back quickly. Intercepted though. Can we turn? Oh my god, I had no idea where this highlight is heading. It's back and forth. Will we get it, or will they get it? It's an hour possession right now, but I have no idea where this is heading. Rossi runs for that ball. Can he win it? Yes, he can. Can he find somebody? I need some backup, and that backup is Grosicki, and oh my god, it's just outside the post, and I believe he could have done better there. He definitely could have done better. But yeah, let's get back to subs, because we have one left, and I believe it's time for that one. So who would we like to replace? We could go with Grujic, because I mean, he's not playing in a position which is his strongest as an attacking midfielder, but Evandro is definitely stronger in that position. And Dawson here with a free kick for Grosicki. Stewart. What will he do, Stewart? Going for the right flank. And it looks like he could lose this one. Focus, Stewart. Evandro. Can we... No! Why? Why did he do that? Look at this defense. Please take a yellow card here. Take a professional foul. Take a professional foul in positions like this. With this 6 minutes left of the game and you're in the lead, you should pick up a professional foul there. It showed that you have some experience. But it's not over. Here's Rossi, and he loses it. No surprise. He's very weak physically. But it's not over. Here's Rossi once again. And he sets up Stewart. Is Stewart going for it? No, oh my god! Kevin Stewart! And he had never in his whole career scored for Hull before. And now all of a sudden he has scored twice in the same game. Maybe we need to play him as a box-to-box more often, because what a game Stewart is having. What a game. Going from 0 goals for the club to 2 goals in the same game. And maybe still have 6 minutes. Could the hat-trick dream be alive? Maybe. What do you think about that, Mrs. Stewart? Kevin, are you going for the hat-trick? Okay, it's taking 6 minutes of extra time. That's a lot. But oh my god, it's almost up to 7 minutes. And this should probably be it. And this is a fantastic result for us. This is a really, really good result. Considering the way we have been struggling lately and only managed to get like 1 goal wins versus the bottom teams of the table and even losing against some of them. And now getting this decent, really good away win versus Middlesbrough, one of the best teams in the league. This could be the morale boost we have been longing for and needing. Now, of course, we have that worrisome thing to see. What about Dicko's injury? Because he is the top goal scorer of the league. He's definitely not a lad we want to be without for a long time. But he is injury prone, so we know the danger. He can get injured at any moment at all. And look at his rating by Stewart. I think it's time for me to talk to him personally. I've never done it before because he never have had that great of a rating. But now I'm going to go passionate and tell him how pleased. And look at that. He looks inspired. Beautiful. So now let's pray to the Football Manager on G Gods and see what about Dicko's injury. But first, let's take a look at the league table. And look at this. Look at this. Norwich only managed to get a draw away versus Wolves, which brings us up to the same amount of points. They're only ahead of us because of goal difference. We have lost more games than them, but they have more draws. And they have, unfortunately, a much stronger goal difference. But yeah, we are getting closer and closer to where we want to be. So now let's see. Dicko, and there it is. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at this! Out for 8 to 9 months! It's basically game over. He's not only missing the rest of this season, he's missing the whole preseason for next season, and probably maybe even the first part of the next season. This is I'm lacking words how to describe this one. That great win versus Middlesbrough came with a huge prize. A huge prize. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Take a look here at the league. He is by far 22 goals, the top goal scorer of the league. He might even win a top goal scorer, even though he's going to be out for the rest of the season. And it's quite a few games left. It's like not like the season is over. Look at this. There's a huge amount of games left. But he's completely been dominating the league with his 22 goals. He's been the third highest average rating. And now it's basically game over. It's Rip Dicko. And oh my god. This is a huge blow for us. Huge, huge blow. Oh my god. But I guess, what can we do? We'll have to stay focused. We need to bring the good morale from this win and keep on putting pressure on Norwich for winning the league. And look at this. We have some great games coming up. But Ipswich in the next game. As I stay in third place, we're probably going to go, not the next game, but the second next game. Probably going to watch that game. And then, look at this. Only a few games away, we have Norwich, currently top in the league table. This could be like the early league final. It's going to be huge. But yeah, before that, we're definitely going to have the Ipswich game. But enough talking. This is it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And I'll see you in the next episode.